Yo, how long you think you're gonna actually be doing in there? Like, how much time you think you got left?
Man, look, look, I'm glad you brought that up. They got me for armed habitual. Now, since 2013, armed habituals have not been constitutional. So now I wait till July 9th for them to drop my charges. They supposed to reduce my charge and give me a lesser charge. So if they give me UUW by repeated felons, that's a 2 to 5. But it's at 50%, but then they just passed the law January 1st, saying that everybody eligible for day-to-day, the 5219 bill. So shit, if I take the time, I'll be home this year.
Hell yeah, that's beautiful. We need that. If we get Butta and Crip Mac back in the same year, it'll be a beautiful thing.
Man, hey, look, y'all need me, man. The internet ain't been the same.
That is true. Chicago feels like it's been a little bit slower. I mean, we got the young kids coming out and everything. There's like a bunch of young rappers, but I mean, in terms of the older generation, it's like, half of them are locked up or dead, and it's just it's not as entertaining as it was a couple of years ago, for sure.
Yeah, man, motherfuckers forgot the entertainment part of this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, it's all about entertainment and, grabbing the audience attention and holding their shit. And, I always been good at that. Like, I'm a great leader because I was a great follower before I became a leader. So when I talk, people listen on both, because at one point in time, I used to listen when people talk.
For sure. Yo, question. Did you know Monaduk at all?
Yeah, actually, we grew up together. See, like my people know from my cousin, my favorite cousin, she from O Block. She stayed in that bitch since 2000. Her mama been staying in that bitch since 2000, bro. So, like, Monaduk, a lot of they I'm familiar with, bro.
Okay, so I'm sure you heard the news about what happened to him and everything. Rest in peace. What did it feel like, given that you had a relationship with him or knew him, even though he was technically on the other side? Like what went through your head when you heard about the situation?
I ain't gonna lie, it was fucked up due to the fact of when he got killed there, because when he died at, it was 125 while I'm in jail. Like, you see what I'm saying? So it's like, no matter how far you go, you know what I'm saying, the dark cloud is still following us, you know what I'm saying? And for us, like me, Monaduk, Nemo, a couple of our brothers, you know what I'm saying, just speaking right off the top of the dome, we like anxious to this shit, you know what I'm saying? So for motherfuckers like that to die, it's an eye opener for me.
Yeah, because he was like way up north when he got killed, like in the burbs.
Yeah, man. He's out in the burbs where I got locked up at.
Since you said Mimo name, Mimo and him, they were before Monaduk passed. Mimo got shot about like a month before, and Monaduk was trolling Mimo when he had got shot. So now that Duke had passed away, Mimo been going crazy with trolling Monaduk and just, trolling some of the old black guys about Monaduk getting killed. How do you feel about some of the homies or people that are friends get the trolling and shit when their friends die? Usually that's a no in Chicago, right?
I ain't gonna lie. You motherfuckers can't say that because it's something that's been going on. Like, because that's just like with Jaro and STL. With Taekwon died, a lot of motherfuckers from Jaro felt it, but they ain't really feeling STL felt the impact. You feel me? And motherfuckers from Jaro, like the older guys, like, oh yeah, that's another shorty that got killed. But the whole time, it's like, we had that shit. Like right now, you got motherfuckers from Jaro, they smoking brick, or they'll be dissing, you feel me? They're just bricking them like Bricky Kobe, because they get that boy, we Jaro, brick ass STL. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you got niggas like we fuck with CMB, crazy field, and like five of them big homies and shit, right? When you go back in the days and go to their page,
you have 1 minute remaining.
Back in the days, you go on their page, they tell us they was smoking trouble, let's listen to T. You feel me? So it's like, for real.
Okay, so you just saw the clip, but did you know that you can watch this entire interview right now before it's released to the public, uncensored, by becoming a member for just $5 a month? And there's a lot of other crazy benefits as well. So make sure you hit the link down in the description and sign up. Appreciate y'all.